Picture this. You're over 60, standing at the edge of something new. A second chance at love, a new marriage waiting to unfold. Your heart's fluttering with hope, maybe a little nervous excitement, because you know life's taught you a thing or two. You've lived, loved, maybe lost, and now here you are, ready to say I do again, or for the first time. It's thrilling, but it's different now. The rules aren't the same as they were at 30, and that's okay. Starting a marriage after 60 is a bold, beautiful step, but it comes with questions only you understand. Love after 60 isn't just romance. It's wisdom, experience, and a chance to build something lasting. But there are things to consider, things that can make or break this new chapter. From blending lives to handling family, the stakes feel personal, maybe even heavy. That's why we're here. In this video, we're diving into 5 must-know considerations for seniors over 60 starting a new marriage. Practical insights to help you step into this with confidence and joy. These aren't warnings to scare you. They're guideposts to light your way, drawn from experts, real-life patterns, and what works for people just like you. Whether you're widowed, divorced, or finding love late, this is your moment, and we're walking through it together. Want to share your thoughts as we go? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what's on your mind, and it might spark a great conversation for others too. Let's get started and make sure your new marriage shines as brightly as you do. Consideration number 1, aligning life goals and expectations. Starting a new marriage after 60 is like planting a garden. You want it to bloom, but you need to know what each of you hopes to grow. At this stage, life goals look different. Maybe you crave travel, quiet evenings, or time with grandkids, while your partner dreams of new hobbies or moving closer to family. Aligning these visions isn't just nice, it's essential for a marriage that lasts. Why does this matter? A 2021 study from the Journal of Marriage and Family found that couples over 60 who openly discuss life goals report 30% higher relationship satisfaction than those who don't. Misaligned expectations, say one wants adventure, the other routine, can breed resentment fast. After 60, you've earned the right to live on your terms, but marriage means blending terms without losing yourself. For example, financial priorities shift. Retirement savings, healthcare costs, or legacy planning can spark tension if you're not on the same page. A 2022 AARP survey showed 25% of senior couples argue over money when goals aren't clear, compared to just 10% when they've talked it out. So how do you align? Start early, before the vows. Sit down over coffee and ask, what does 5 years from now look like for you? Are we staying put or chasing sunsets? Be honest about non-negotiables. Maybe you need weekly family dinners, or they need space for a passion project. It's not about agreeing on everything, it's about understanding. Tools like shared calendars or budgeting apps can help, but nothing beats talking. A counselor can guide tough spots. Premarital counseling boosts success rates by 20% for older couples, per a 2020 family relations study. Hey, what's a goal you'd want to share with a new partner? Drop it in the comments. It might inspire someone watching. No pressure, but these chats keep things real. The payoff? You're building a marriage where both of you thrive, not just coexist. At 60, you know time's precious. Make it count by starting with a shared map. Consideration number 2, navigating family dynamics. A new marriage after 60 doesn't just unite two people, it ripples through families, and that can get tricky. Your kids, grandkids, or even siblings might have feelings about your new love, from joy to worry to outright resistance. Navigating these dynamics thoughtfully is key to a peaceful, lasting marriage. Let's break it down. Adult children often struggle with a parent's remarriage. 40% feel conflicted, per a 2021 Journal of Gerontology study, especially if they're protective of inheritance or memories of a late parent. Grandkids might wonder where they fit, and in-laws can add their own opinions. Ignoring this risks tension that spills into your marriage. A 2022 Family Process study found that unresolved family conflicts increase marital stress by 35% in senior couples, compared to 15% when families are looped in early. The solution? Open communication, but with boundaries. Before the wedding, talk to your kids. Explain your happiness, not to justify, but to connect. A simple dinner to introduce your partner can ease fears. 60% of adult children feel better after meeting a parent's new spouse, per a 2020 AARP report. Be clear about roles. Your partner isn't replacing anyone, just adding love. For inheritance or assets, transparency helps. Consider a prenup or will update, as 70% of seniors who clarify finances avoid family disputes, says a 2021 estate planning journal. But don't overshare. Set limits to protect your marriage's privacy. Your partner's family matters too. Blend gently, maybe joint holiday plans or casual meetups. Patience is everything. Forcing closeness backfires. If you've got a family story to share, pop it in the comments. I bet others would love to hear how you're navigating this. No rush, just a thought. Getting this right means your marriage starts with support, not strain. At 60, you're not just building a partnership, you're weaving a new family tapestry, one thread at a time. Consideration number 3, prioritizing emotional and physical intimacy. Marriage after 60 thrives on intimacy, emotional and physical, but it's not the same as it was decades ago, and that's a strength, not a flaw. Understanding how to nurture closeness in this season is critical for a new marriage that feels warm and fulfilling. Emotionally, intimacy means trust and vulnerability. A 2022 Psychology of Aging study found that seniors who share fears, dreams, and daily joys report 25% lower loneliness in marriage than those who stay surface level. After 60, you've got stories, grief, triumphs, quirks, and sharing them builds a bond that's uniquely yours. Physical intimacy, meanwhile, evolves. Hormonal shifts, like declining estrogen or testosterone, can affect desire, per a 2021 Journal of Sexual Medicine report, with 30% of seniors noting lower libido. But connection isn't just passion, it's touch, laughter, presence. A 2020 sexual health study showed that non-sexual intimacy, like holding hands or cuddling, boosts marital happiness by 20% in older couples. How do you make it work? Talk openly, early. Discuss what intimacy means to you both. Maybe one craves long talks, the other physical closeness. Blending those needs takes honesty. A 2023 couple and family psychology study found that couples who negotiate intimacy expectations are 35% less likely to drift apart. For physical closeness, small steps count: massages, shared baths, or just napping together. Health matters too. Checkups for heart or hormone issues can lift barriers, as 50% of seniors improve intimacy with medical support, per a 2022 Geriatrics Journal. If things feel stuck, a therapist can help. 10 sessions boost intimacy for 60% of older couples, says a 2021 Therapy Today report. What's one way you'd spark closeness in a new marriage? Toss it in the comments if you feel like sharing. It could give someone a great idea. No big deal, just a way to connect. Prioritizing intimacy isn't pressure, it's freedom to love deeply. At 60, you're not chasing youth. You're creating a bond that glows with wisdom. Consideration number 4, managing health and independence. A new marriage after 60 brings two lives together, but health and independence shape how you live that love. You're not just planning date nights, you're planning for aging bodies, doctor visits, and the balance between togetherness and personal space. Getting this right keeps your marriage strong and your spirit free. Health is front and center. Chronic conditions like arthritis, diabetes, or heart issues affect 80% of adults over 60, per a 2022 CDC report, and they impact daily life. A 2021 Journal of Aging and Health study found that couples who discuss health plans early report 30% less marital strain when issues arise. For example, if one needs daily meds and the other's active, mismatched routines can frustrate unless you're aligned. Independence matters too. After 60, you've got habits, hobbies, maybe a career still humming. A 2020 gerontologist study showed that seniors who maintain personal space in marriage are 25% happier than those who merge fully, as autonomy fuels self-worth. Start with a health talk, gentle, not clinical. Share conditions, meds or limits. Are stairs tough? Need naps? A 2023 family medicine study found that couples who know each other's health needs adapt 40% better to changes, like mobility shifts. Plan practically. Maybe one cooks, the other handles appointments. For independence, set boundaries. An hour for your book club, their golf game. Tools like shared health apps or separate calendars help. 70% of senior couples using them report less conflict, per a 2022 Tech and Aging survey. If caregiving looms, discuss it now. 50% of seniors avoid regret by planning roles early, says a 2021 caregiving journal. Got a tip for balancing health or freedom in a relationship? Drop it in the comments if you want. It might help someone watching. No pressure, just a thought. This isn't about control. It's about building a marriage where you both feel strong, cared for, and yourself. At 60, love means living fully, together and apart. Consideration number 5, planning for financial stability. Money isn't romantic, but in a new marriage after 60, it's a cornerstone. You're blending not just hearts, but bank accounts, assets, and legacies, and getting it wrong can turn love into stress. Planning for financial stability ensures your marriage is a haven, not a battleground. The stakes are high. A 2022 Journal of Financial Planning study found that 35% of senior couples face tension over money when plans aren't clear, compared to 10% when they're aligned. After 60, you're likely on fixed incomes, retirement savings, pensions, Social Security, with less room to recover from missteps. A 2021 AARP survey showed 60% of seniors worry about outliving their money, especially with rising healthcare costs, $315,000 per couple, per a 2023 Fidelity estimate. Add in kids' inheritances or past debts, and things get complex fast. 40% of remarried seniors clash over legacy funds, says a 2020 estate planning journal. Start with transparency. Lay out incomes, savings, debts, and goals. Maybe one wants to travel, the other to save for grandkids. A 2022 Money and Relationships study found that couples who share financial details early are 30% less likely to argue. Consider a prenup. 70% of seniors using one avoid asset disputes, per a 2021 Legal Studies report. Joint or separate accounts? Both work. 50% of happy senior couples mix some funds for shared goals, per a 2023 Bankrate survey. Budget for healthcare. Medicare gaps hit hard, and long-term care plans, like insurance, save stress as 60% of prepared couples report peace, says a 2022 Aging Finance study. Meet a financial planner. $200 for a session can save thousands in mistakes. If you've got a money tip for love after 60, why not share it in the comments? It could spark a great idea for someone. Or just hit like if this resonates, no big deal. Planning finances isn't cold. It's care, ensuring your marriage grows on solid ground. At 60, you're building a future, not just a moment.